Hi, this is Gary. You're watching a math tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to cover the difference between similar and congruent triangles. Now basically what we're going to do is we're going to walk over what criteria the triangles need to meet to either be similar or congruent, what the properties of similar and congruent triangles are, and we'll go through a brief example of each. And let's go ahead and shrink this down so we can get started here. First, we'll go ahead and start with similar triangles. Now, two triangles are going to be similar if they meet one of the following criteria. Before I cover that criteria, I'm going to go ahead and draw a triangle here. I got A, B, C, D, E, F. So I got two triangles there that look similar. Then I'm going to put their angles in as well. I've got G, I, H and angle J, L, K. So I've got two similar triangles here. Now they have to meet one of the three following criteria. First off, angle, 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 known as AAA. The second criteria is SAS, or side angle side. And the third criteria is SSS, or side, side, side. Now we're going to walk through each one of these in a little bit more detail here. Okay, let's get this criteria in a little more detail. First we'll start out with the angle, angle, angle. Now I have circled here G and angle J. Those both are the same here, so that would qualify as one angle. Now I've also circled angle I and angle L. That would qualify as a second angle. And now I'm going to circle angle H and angle K. That would qualify as a third angle, and if they were all the same, that would meet our angle, angle, angle test. And remember, we just need to have two triangles that are similar. They just need to meet one of the following three criteria, and in this case we would meet that. Another way that we can find out if two triangles are similar is if they pass the side angle side test. I'm going to head circle AB and DE there. Now we just need to have, and then I'm going to circle BC and EF. Now between these two we need to have the same ratio. So AB divided by DE is going to equal the same ratio as BC divided by EF. And then because it's side angle side, we need an angle to be corresponding as well. In this case I've circled angle G and angle J, and I'm going to say those are similar, and that would qualify us for the side angle side criteria. And a third and final criteria we can use is SSS, or side, side, side. In this case I've circled AB and DE. Those sides, if the ratios are the same, they can equal BC and EF, which I've circled there, or AC and DF. Now remember that if the ratios of all those sides are the same or equal, then we could have a similar triangle. Now similar triangles have three different properties. The first property is the corresponding angles are the same, as we've covered earlier. The second property is that the perimeter of each triangle has the same ratio as the sides. So the perimeter around ABC is going to be the same ratio as the perimeter around DEF compared to, let's say, side AB versus side DE. So if you knew side AB and side DE, and you knew the perimeter of both triangles, and they were both the same ratio, that would constitute a similar triangle. The third and final property is the corresponding sides are all the same proportion or same ratio, which is basically side, 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 and we have the same ratio for that. I'm going to do a quick example here. I've drawn 2, 2, and 2 for the top triangle, and for the bottom triangle I've drawn 4, 4, and 4 for each one of the sides. And the question is, which property does this one meet? Well, it's going to meet the side, side, side. If we look at the side right there, is 2 and 4, and then so that ratio would be 2 divided by 4. Now the next side I've circled here, is also going to be 2 divided by 4, so the same ratio. And the third side I have drawn right there circled right there, is 2 divided by 4, so that is the same ratio as well, and that would meet the side, 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 or SSS criteria, because all the ratios are the same. And that concludes our portion on similar triangles. Now we're going to cover what properties you need for congruent triangles, and what criteria you have to meet as well. I've drawn two congruent triangles here. I've got points A, B, and C, and D, E, F that are all in red. And in blue, I've got angles R, S, T, and angles U, V, W. Now, for a triangle to be congruent, it needs to meet any one of the following three criteria. The first criteria is SAS, or side angle side. The second criteria is ASA, or angle side angle. And the third criteria is SSS, or side side side. Let's take a look at the first one, SAS. Here I have AB is equal to DE, and I've circled those up top in black. And then, so that qualifies as a side. Now, the angle portion could be angle S equals angle V, which I've circled as well. And the other side portion could be, for example, and I've circled up here, angle or side AC equals side DF. And if we met that criteria, that would qualify as a congruent triangle, or a triangle that is the same. The second criteria is angle side angle, and we're going to take a look at an example here. The first one I've circled angle R and angle U. They are equal. Now I've circled side BC and side EF. They are equal. And I've just gone ahead and circled angle T and angle W. They are both equal as well. And if that is the case, we meet our angle side angle criteria. The third criteria that we could meet to give ourselves a congruent triangle is side side side, or SSS. I'm going to give a quick example here. Let's say side AB equals side DE, side BC equals side EF, and finally we could have side AC equal side DF, which I've highlighted all of those. And now let's take a look at the properties for congruent triangles. The first property is that, number one, corresponding angles have to be the exact same measurement. So that's the first property. And the second property is corresponding sides have to have the exact same measurement. And we're going to take a look at an example here real quickly. As you can see, I've drawn some sides there. AB is 4, BC is 4, DE is 4, EF is 4, and I've drawn a 60-degree angle for T and W as well. Now, how would this meet one of our criteria for being congruent? Well, let's test it out here. The side of 4, those two being congruent, that meets our side test. Now, the 60-degree angle on both corresponding sides, that passes our angle test. And the side of BC and EF, being the same at 4, that passes our side test, and that passes one of the following 3 criteria, and that gives us a congruent triangle. And this concludes our tutorial for today. Thank you for watching.